Alright, let's get real here. You want a strong family, right? You want kids who are secure, resilient, and know they're loved? It takes work, intention, and understanding some fundamental truths. We're not aiming for a picture-perfect family. Strong families aren't perfect, they're connected. It's about showing up, listening, and growing together. We're going to explore practical strategies to build lasting bonds, like share and subscribe for more real-life parenting support. Now let's talk about emotional intelligence. It means teaching your kids to understand and manage emotions by watching you. You're the primary role model. Kids absorb everything. Model calm communication. Teach self-regulation and respect. These are life skills. Alright, let's move on to something absolutely critical, building trust and safety within your family. Now, I'm not just talking about physical safety, locking the doors and putting up a baby gate. I'm talking about emotional safety. Do your children feel safe to be themselves, to express their thoughts, their fears, their dreams, without fear of judgment, ridicule, or dismissal? Because let me tell you, if they don't feel that at home, they're going to have a heck of a time feeling secure out there in the world. Home needs to be their safe harbor. Feeling heard and valued at home is paramount. When a child comes to you excited about a drawing they made or worried about something that happened at school, how do you respond? Do you brush them off because you're busy? Do you minimize their concerns? Or do you stop, look them in the eye, and truly listen? That act of listening, of validating their experience, that's how you build trust, brick by brick. It tells them you matter, your feelings matter. Now let's dig into something that's more important today than ever before. Supporting the mental well-being of your family members, especially your children. We live in a high-pressure world, and our kids are feeling it. The constant barrage of social media, academic pressures, social anxieties, it's a lot to handle. And if we're not proactive about fostering good mental health at home, we're doing them a serious disservice. This isn't about turning into their therapist. It's about creating an environment where mental health is prioritized and openly discussed. Open conversations are key. You need to make it normal to talk about feelings, about stress, about worries. If the only time you talk about mental health is when there's a crisis, you're way behind the curve. These conversations need to be woven into the fabric of your daily life. When you create a space where it's okay to say, I'm feeling anxious today or I'm struggling with this, you reduce the stigma and you open the door for support. Alright, let's talk about something that seems simple, but in our busy, overscheduled lives, often gets pushed to the back burner, prioritizing family time. I'm not talking about extravagant vacations or elaborate, expensive outings, though those can be nice. I'm talking about the everyday, consistent moments of connection. Those little pockets of time where you're just together, present with one another. Those are the moments where the real magic happens, where bonds are forged and strengthened. Think about it. Dinner together, even if it's just a few nights a week. No phones, no TV, just conversation. Ask about their day, share about yours. It sounds old-fashioned, but there's a reason it's a classic. It's a dedicated time to reconnect. Creating safe spaces for sharing is crucial for building trust and supporting mental well-being. Foster an environment where everyone feels comfortable to talk about their feelings and experiences. Normalize talking about all feelings, not just the happy ones. Suppressed feelings fester and lead to unhealthy behaviors. Start by sharing your own feelings in an age-appropriate way. Alright, let's tackle a modern-day giant that's often standing right in the way of genuine family connection screens. Phones, tablets, computers, TVs, they all have their place, but if we're not careful, they can rob us of precious time and attention that should be going to each other. That's why it's absolutely vital to consciously unplug to reconnect. I'm talking about making deliberate choices to put the devices down and be fully present with one another. Think about it. How many times have you been in the same room with your family, but everyone's staring at a different screen? You're physically together, but you're miles apart mentally and emotionally. This isn't connection, it's coexisting in a digital bubble. To truly connect, you need to break through that. Designate screen-free times or screen-free zones in your home. Maybe it's during meals, maybe it's the hour before bed, maybe it's all day Sunday. So, there you have it. We've talked about emotional intelligence, building trust, and prioritizing family time. It all boils down to being intentional, present, and valuing connection. Nobody's asking you to be perfect. The goal is a resilient, loving, and connected family. Show up for each other, even when it's hard. Learn from mistakes and lead with love. Remember, it's about being present. That presence is the greatest gift you can give. Thanks for watching.